Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And here's a look at some numbers for P.J. Washington.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Davis. P.J. Washington is out there with Flag. Here we go. Then there's Christie, and it's Nembhard in at the point. So the Nuggets win the tip. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Now, here's Jokic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. So it's Denver now. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Watson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Washington. Davis setting the pick for Flag. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Jones, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Nembhard. High post, Davis. Pass to Flag. It's hauled in by Watson.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
On the wing, Johnson. Over Christie. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
That one goes in. Flag's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Christie. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Flag missing. The Nuggets lead by 4. Jokic finds Murray. Jones for 3. Christie with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nembhard, a screen on Jones. Pass to Washington. Here's Nembhard. Fires from deep. And it's Flag missing. missing.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Nuggets, number 1.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Jones. Washington sets the pick for Flagg. 11 feet away, the shot's good. Flagg's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis showing you with that swat, he is always a Defensive Player of the Year caliber candidate.
Bounce pass, Nemhard. Flagg with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over Watson. And it's Flagg missing.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Davis kicks to Washington. Here's Flagg. Pass to Davis. Now, here's Washington. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Johnson draws the double. Now Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hardaway, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jokic passes to Johnson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
Davis with a screen on Hardaway. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
For Denver, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Has definitely made that a point of emphasis for this team.
But Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Johnson outside. Pass to Hardaway. In the corner, Murray with it. And here's Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
And that one falls for Davis. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, Can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get, but clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then before you know it, the All-Star game is coming up, and then you get to the backside of that, and it's usually all downhill to the playoffs and beyond.
Now here's Davis following the miss by Jokic. Now here is Davis. A 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hardaway, no good. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Christie. Here's Washington. The 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jokic sets the screen for Brown to the inside, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic, so both teams making some changes here. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Hardaway against Thompson. The 3 from Davis. Nailed from three-point land. Davis has got 6.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot, and now they pay the price.
Johnson kicks to Brown. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Washington with a screen on Brown. Russell dishes to Thompson. Pass the flag. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Russell with the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Hardaway for 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word. We have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups. Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He is a big factor. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Hardaway, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Thompson passes to Russell. It's Davis on the wing. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Thompson inside the line, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Guys?
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Okay, thank you, Allie. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Watson finds Brown. Over Russell. Brown, no good. Russell looking around. Here's Davis, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. tuning in. It's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So on the floor for Denver, Jamal Murray is out there with Brown. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the four-man position. Here's Williams following the score by Jamal Murray. Williams kicks to Russell. And the three off target. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson a screen on Brown. Russell with it. Hardaway picks him up. And Gafford throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Williams after the Nuggets pick up two. Thompson from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 now.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Holmes can't get it to go in. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Back to Marshall. Gafford sends the pick for Russell to the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Down against Williams. Brown kicks to Murray. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Williams passes to Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Here's Murray. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Holmes. And here is Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Teams changing it up here. These players have been dominant on the glass in the last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Anthony Davis third, fourth, Jokic.
The work this twosome has done on the boards over that period cannot be overlooked. They've both been big factors.
It's deflected. Gafford finds Russell. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, so he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Inside, Davis gets hauled in by the Nuggets. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Murray, good.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Murray outside. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Johnson in the corner. 5 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. And that one drops. And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
GA, you hear about 3 levels scored, but is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And that one falls for Gafford. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Bruce Brown comes in for Hardaway. Gafford cans them both. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Watson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Up top, Christie. He's covered by Brown. And here is Davis. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nembhard. Over Johnson. Nembhard's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Switch here. Flag is checked in. goes Johnson. Murray kicks to Johnson. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Brown. Murray's got the game tied up here for Denver. Now Nembhard. Davis with a screen on Murray. And Davis throws it down.
On display, the advanced skill set of AD. I mean, when he gets it going like that, he's a hard guy to put clamps on.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson for the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Washington outside. The 3. Good on the triple. Washington's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output. They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Pass to Washington. Here's Flag. Here's Davis. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray, the pass to Watson. Davis against Jokic. Pass to Murray. From outside the arc. And it's Jokic missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Denver shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Jokic. He's covered by Washington. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the 3.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Jokic with the steal. Brown with it. Now defended by Flag. Johnson can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. And Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. And both free throws good for Davis.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Pass to Johnson. sets a screen for Johnson. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. To Nemhard. Up top, Washington. He's got 5, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting team, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
He's off on the second. Dallas leading by 7 to the middle. Here's Davis. Denver grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Puts one up from 19. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now Nemhard. Right side Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the wing on the left. Watson dishes to Valanciunas. Poked away. Stolen by Washington. Nemhard with it to the left side wing. Washington sets the pick for Nemhard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nuggets trail by 9. Brown the pass to Jones. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his 2nd foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Jones, just 5 to shoot. Johnson from outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Christie. Scoreless thus far. Nemhard finds Washington. Takes the 3. And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class I'd enroll. Heck, who wouldn't want to take part in that? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Through the first half, plenty of basketball though left in this one. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. They've got Flagg. Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. To the left wing. Now, here's Washington. There's the triple. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Murray dishes to Watson. And here's Jokic. And Jones has it in the corner. Murray for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Watson for 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. But there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Nembhard sets the pick for Flagg. Dallas, no good that time either. The Nuggets trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Jokic to stop the drought. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Jones, the pass to Watson. Here's Murray. Off target with the jump hook.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good. Flagg.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Denver. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Dallas. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And when I look at Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Murray, good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And here's Davis for 3. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
The big fella spotting up and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Hard covering. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 18 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Fires the three. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Now Flag. He's got 9.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Tipped away and stolen by Flag. Wants to get it to Watson and does. One-on-one here from deep. Johnson, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one's good by Davis.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Murray outside. Pocket 6. And Watson has in the corner. The 3 from Johnson. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray with it. He's got 21. Pass to Jokic. A shot, no good. Great tee that time from Davis. Here's Nemhard. Davis surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Washington. Pull from the top of the key, and it's Flag missing.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Murray. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Outside, Jones. And another miss by Denver.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Washington. To Nemhard. And here is Washington. He's covered by Murray. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now Davis. Following the 3-point attempt by Jamal Murray. And a wide open look for Flag. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Johnson outside. Denver passing it around. Watson for 3.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
From deep Washington. And it's Denver with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Mavericks leading by 20. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For the Nuggets. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Now, here is Russell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Thompson for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Strother. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. Hardaway, no good. Mavericks leading by 20. Russell finds Gafford. And here's Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hardaway for 3. Here's Strother. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Brown. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Now here is Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Russell. And it's Brown missing. Mavericks leading by 17. Now, here is Russell. Thompson from long range. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Brown outside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Strother. Three-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Thompson outside. Shoots over Brown. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Dallas with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boys.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Bruce Brown. Also, Jamal Murray out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 4. And there it is for him. And that's now 27 points for Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Pass to Valanciunas. With floor spacing so in demand, league wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys. He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Pass to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Shot from 16. Mavericks with the rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Back to Davis. Out to Russell. A 3-ball. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so here is Dallas. Denver getting their last shot to go. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Murray against Williams. The kick out to Brown. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. 4 on the clock. Hardaway, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to Davis. Fades and shoots. And it's Dallas with another.
And he has just been in a flow, offensive and terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
For Williams. And the Nuggets making a change here. Here is Russell. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Mavericks leading by 23. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Murray, following the three-point basket by Dallas. And Jokic throws it down. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Pass to Davis. For the screen on Brown. Thompson from long range. And the three ball is good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson outside. No good from outside. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Murray, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Cam Johnson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. Nails the baby hook.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Jokic high post. And Jokic slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Russell. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Brown finds Jokic. Johnson right side. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Mavericks leading by 22. Washington with a screen on Murray. Here's Russell with the three. Rebound by Johnson. Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Davis. Good by Gafford.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Murray, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple Kevin, I would highlight.
Shoot
One is
two.
embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better. To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Klay Thompson. The Nuggets also changing it up. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Jones subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here is Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gafford. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Now here's Murray over Williams. And it's Russell with the rebound. Down low. Gafford kicks to Marshall. Pass to Williams. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And Jones has it in the corner. Murray outside. .141 left in the fourth quarter. And he makes good on the layup.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Williams kicks to Marshall. Outside, Davis. Screen by Gafford. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the board, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Johnson, and the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. .34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Thompson. To the inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The Nuggets now on offense. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Brown outside. And the rejection by Gafford. Williams looking over the floor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the the winning habits this team is forming?
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Davis.